You know how screenwriting advice tells you the same few things? That your protagonist should be likable, that your audience should have someone to root for in the story, and that your story probably shouldn't make your audience feel deeply, deeply uncomfortable. But this film fails on all fronts. This shouldn't work. This week we're looking at one of the most polarizing films of the 90s, but also one of my favourites. Get ready, kids, because this week we're talking all things Happiness by Todd Solondz. The film was originally banned by the Sundance Film Festival, and the former CEO of Universal himself personally blocked the film's release due to being morally objectionable.
Do you feel better?
Personally, I find it oddly charming, painfully awkward, and deeply, deeply disturbing.
I want to undress her. I want to tie her up.
But in the way that all the best films are. This dark ensemble comedy is centred on the three Jordan sisters and the array of New Jersey lost souls and depressives they encounter in their messy day-to-day lives as they search for connection, for intimacy, and for some version of happiness. But instead of giving us charming protagonists and inspirational arcs, the script does something much more dangerous. It fills the story with people who are selfish, pathetic, and sometimes even monstrous. From a frustrated phone sex pest, to a lonely woman with a grisly secret in her purse, to an all-American dad concealing the darkest and most disturbing of urges, all of whom just want one thing: to be loved. Most screenwriting advice says we need someone to root for, someone sympathetic, someone redeemable. But Happiness refuses to do any of that. Instead, the film traps us in the awkward loneliness of these characters' lives. And somehow, against all conventional wisdom, the script forces us to empathise with these people, even the worst possible offenders. By committing completely to emotional honesty, no matter how uncomfortable it gets, the film takes us on a journey no other film would be brave enough to take us on. It's dark, it's unsettling, and it's also pretty funny at times. Happiness may not be for everyone, but it's a perfect example of committing fully to an idea, no matter how unconventional or distasteful, and creating a true work of art, albeit a pretty provocative one. By all conventional storytelling logic, this shouldn't work. But sometimes that's exactly why it does. This has been another installment of This Shouldn't Work, a series where we look at films that succeed by committing fully to ideas that sound wrong on paper.
Oh no.